welcome to the channel. We are starting our Christmas White Elephant demo week. And as usual, it's gonna depend on the day and the time on when the video might happen. We're not doing too bad today. And we are here, and we are going to be looking at Dead in Vinland. I don't know if you're familiar with the game Dead in Bermuda. I believe it's similar to that. Choices, trying to survive. Amazing music, and oh my goodness, I do not know who this ominous person is here in the background. But we may not find out today, but maybe we can get a clue as to who that is. So let's see what the story has for us today. Name your profile. Well, let's just name it Haven. I don't think it's much of a haven, but it doesn't look like it's much of a haven. Dear. Excuse me just a moment. Alright, that is all set up. Story mode. Yes, please. Oh wow. Survival is too harsh. Try going on vacation instead. Well, I think that might defeat the purpose. Extreme conditions. True Viking. As far as I know, I have absolutely no Viking blood in me. Maybe that's why I'm a casual player. There you go. Some of you that are more hardcore, perhaps you have Viking blood in you. Although I'm assuming these are Vikings, but... Okay, let's just play the game as intended. So, yeah. I don't know if that's just how they're describing one of their levels of difficulty, or if it's actually based on that. But we will go with the tutorial. What's in red? Red needs to be red. If this is your first time playing Dead in Vinland, we really advise against skipping the tutorial. Okay. So, we will do everything that we are supposed to. Oh.
I've always had simple needs. A roof. A family. A peaceful life. But, like the Skalds sing, you can't always get what you want. And what the gods gave me was fire and steel. Kill the bastard! They screamed. Luckily, we were warned in time. I can't forget the tears of my beloved Bloodywed when they burned down our house. Our memories. I yelled, "Drop these bags and row if you want to live." We barely escaped on a stolen boat, with no map and no destination. They didn't bother to follow us. No turning back. We were exiled. This is how our miserable journey began. We drifted for days. Depressed, hungry, lost. We thought we had reached the end of the world, when the gods sent us the most terrible storm. Our fate was decided. Death. Oblivion. Then, we saw it, coming out of nowhere. Salvation? Or Loki's dirty tricks? The gods are playing with us. But I just know that we must survive.
Quite the intro. A family exiled from home. Ledwid, Carrie, Moira, where are you? We're here, honey. We're fine. Odin be praised. The Allfather hasn't completely abandoned us, it seems. I wouldn't have bet on it, considering the last turn of events. Carrie, are you alright, my child? Yeah, Mom, I'm great. Our home burned, Nord's best storm behind us, and Dad's perfect landing on the sharp rocks of an unknown island. A perfect day. I would say she's a little upset. Let's joke. In our misery, we can be thankful that we didn't get Nord's rod behind us. Believe me, honey. Ugh, gross. I'm going to throw up. Okay, so she's pretending it wasn't funny, but she found it funny. Yeah, well, that's cute and all, but what do we do now? Do you have an idea where we are, Eric? No. We drifted far to the west over many days, to the end of the world as we know it. Never heard of an island that far to the west. I don't think any Norseman ever went here. We should explore the vicinity and see if we can find someone that could help us. I hope that someone doesn't turn out to be a frost giant, or worse. Oh my. We'll see. I'm guessing there's some Norse mythology in here. Nice. The family, still disoriented by the shipwreck, started to look around. They decided to walk away from the sad remains of their ship and to explore the woods. The forest was as silent as themselves. The atmosphere was getting tense when... Look! Over there! A track! Carrie rushed to take the path, and the others followed her. They continued like this for almost an hour, when they finally found the end of the path outside the forest. Ooh, a house! A wooden shack, just here. Doesn't seem to be inhabited, though. Let's look for survivors. You look around for a while and you find 3 piles of dusty bones. One of them has a big hole in its skull. Well, that's not going to help morale. Here they are. Did we take the bones? Well, yeah, like I said. Not helping morale any. Oh, wow. Okay, who do you think they were? Who cares? They're dead now. Maybe they shipwrecked on this island like us, long ago. I'm not too worried about that, and I don't know that that's going to help our morale any, so maybe we'll skip that one. Is the island inhabited? There were 3 people living on this island at some time, so we can hope that there are more, but we can't be sure. We'll be sure when we have explored all of the island. I'm guessing Carrie's a scout. She's ready to go. What do we do now? Now we try our best to survive. There's no hope of turning back to our home, only fire and steel await us there. So we must start a new life here. It may be a land of new possibilities for us, as long as we stick together. Okay, everybody like that. And that is good. I'm thankful to Frigg to be able to endure this hardship with my husband, my dear sister, and my daughter. Without my family, I wouldn't have the will to fight and live. We're here for you, sister. Always. I still hope this cursed island is inhabited. Time will be very long if it's just the four of us. And we'll need husbands if we want to repopulate the island, right, Carrie? Interesting thought to have at this point in time. Ugh, no way ever. You can stay in bed with your dirty dreams. I'm going to explore this island and make it mine. Listen, everyone, now is not the time for jokes. We still have plenty to do if we want to survive. We still have enough potable water for a few days if we ration ourselves, but we can't rely on that. I found 2 big barrels that we can use as containers for our water. Good news. Don't forget, don't drink water coming from the rivers before boiling it. You'd be sick to death. So that means we need to build a fire, quickly. I only have 1 fire mushroom left. Here, take it. Ah, tinder, gotcha. Good. We'll need to build a lot of things if we want to settle here. I'll set up a workshop with a few tools where we can work quietly. But we'll need resources. Wood, stone, ropes. We can scavenge wood from our ship for now. We still had a bit of food left on it too. We should go fetch it. Yes, but it won't last long. We mustn't rely on that too much. I looked around and found some things we could use. Check it out. Wood, rope, stone. Nice. Good job, Carrie. We should explore the surroundings some more. We may find food, resources, and whatnot. And beasts. And traps. I agree that we should explore, but be careful. We don't know what to expect. I'm assuming she's getting some sort of a smirk or smile from Mora. Let's start working on this camp. We have plenty to do. Dead in Vinland is a turn-based game, so you can always take your time to think. Each day is divided into 3 phases, morning and afternoon, during which your characters can perform various tasks on the camp, and the night when they discuss, eat, drink, and rest a little before the day. Okay. Do I click on things? This isn't going to... Okay. I was afraid that was going to completely stop the tutorial, which is not what I want. Your most critical resources are your fire and your water. Always keep an eye on their level. Click on this button to access the water and fire management. Water supplies. We are in good condition. I'm thinking maybe this is repair. Right now the fire is completely off. You can light the fire using 5 wood and 1 tinder. Once lit, you only need to feed it some wood when its intensity decreases. Be careful though, without fire the family won't hold for long, and tinder is pretty scarce. Okay, keep the wood on the fire. Gotcha. They also can't survive drinking non-potable water, so it needs to be purified into potable water by boiling it. Notice the decrease of fire intensity in the process. These will definitely require some fine-tuned management. Alright, so balance. Okay. So we lost 9%? I wasn't paying attention what it was at. Hopefully it was 100. Now's the time to assign some tasks to your characters. There's still some supplies left in your shipwreck. Someone should take care of scavenging them. Whoa. I wasn't expecting that. Ah. Exit, stage left. Wow, I have whiplash now. All the characters can be accessed from the sidebar and just need to be dragged and dropped into an activity slot in the camp. Okay, that's the shipwreck. Alright. For now, drag Moira and drop her onto a search slot. Okay, that's stats. So sleep, hunger, thirst, injury, and I'm assuming this is disease or something. Looks kind of like a little virus cell or something. Character sheet, position, use an item. Okay, so I'm assuming we might get to see their stats here soon. I don't know. Items, stamina. Alright. Great. We'll see later how to execute all the assigned tasks once everyone has something to do. Someone should take care of fetching some more water. Oh. Well, we definitely have quick move here. Drag Bledwood and drop her onto the fetch water slot. Okay, hers is 32. You definitely need to upgrade your camp to be able to decently live here. The workshop enables the crafting activity and contains many ways to improve your camp. You can build new activity stations and also upgrade existing ones. Oh, back to the left. Alright, assign Eric to the craft slot. So Eric is actually Bob the Builder. Cool. Something prevents this action from being carried out. Some stations have additional options available, accessible by clicking on the station. Remember to look for these, especially when a new station has just been built. Click on the workshop and choose a crafting plan. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff here, and a lot of stuff to unlock. Wow. Wood is a pretty basic resource, useful to keep the fire blazing and craft some more things. It's probably a good idea to build a lumber camp as soon as possible. Okay, and then I'm assuming these are the upgrades for it. We have enough wood, have enough rope. Okay, the workshop is currently damaged, which is indicated by the color within the hammer icon on the station's HUD. Click here to have a global view of the camp condition and be able to repair the stations. Every station, apart from shipwreck and expedition camp, deteriorate a bit every night and every time they are being used by some characters. Lower condition means lower efficiency, so be sure to repair them frequently to keep them at maximum output. Alright. So shelter's okay, water supplies are okay. Alright. Repair. Takes 1 stone. I thought we only had 2. We did. Okay. Alright. Last but not least, exploration. Remember the family just arrived on an unknown island. Who knows what they will find? Resources, dangers, maybe even people. Interesting. Woo! And we're going to the right, to the right. Okay. Assign Carrie to the Explore spot. It's over here. Finally, all the characters have something to do. You just need to let the time flow and observe the outcome of each activity. Alright. Wood. Some rope. Fabric. Raw fish. Fish bait. Angelica ointment. And some more ointment, which I'm not sure how to pronounce. Celandine? Celandine? Ooh, 90%. That's a good start. we become fatigued. Lots more water. Oh, even better. Alright. Looks like Carrie just finished exploring a new area of the island. Let's have a look at what's their using map. Alright. Click on the newly discovered area, marked with a red exclamation mark, to open it. How big is this place? We have foggy areas over here, so I wonder if there's things that can be opened. Let's see what we found. Oh. Every area contains exactly one thing you can interact with. Find it and click on it to display all the available actions. Most of these can only be used a fixed amount of times, and the red ones indicate that you won't be able to do any other action afterwards. Please note that performing these actions won't affect the time of the day, so you can do as many as you wish or can. You can also choose to keep some for later. Good to close. And perhaps it's just taking a bath. Expect to see a bunch of dirty clothes on a makeshift drying pole. Judging from the very, very bad scent coming from them, you don't expect to see a naked, angry man reclaiming them anytime soon if you steal them. Oop. I'm still going to search for the owner. Search. Okay. So we need stealth. Search. We're going to choose Carrie again. These clothes may have been put to dry eons ago, but they were not put there by themselves. You decide to investigate what happened to the owner. Uh-oh. Let's hope we find him alive, because... oh no. That's not going to help for morale. Darn it. You follow the sound of water to a small river. The owner lies there, crushed by a fallen tree. You soon find the cause of his predicament. A beaver dam stands across the riverbed. Death by beavers. What an unlucky bloke. So does this mean I can only pick one? Uh-oh. Oh, 66%. Are we next? Well, at least you found an easy wood stockpile. You get as much wood as you can. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Eventually, the furry residents of the dam notice your presence and start attacking you. That's what I was afraid of. You return to the drying pole, dodging rocks. Did beavers actually chuck rocks at you? Oh my goodness. Oh no, she was injured. Oh. Well, that definitely didn't turn out the way I planned. Okay, take clothes. Scavenge. Okay, so she's best at scavenging. It's not a theft when you take someone else's garbage, is it? Man, I don't think we can be picky. Take everything. You quickly take everything you can. While carrying your loot back to camp, you feel the back of your neck itching. Ugh. Some of the clothes were covered in mold and worms and whatnot. That's what I was afraid of. You throw up, clean your mouth with a dirt-covered sleeve, and resume walking. Sick of this life. Oh, poor Carrie. She's gonna be stinky for 5 days. Oh dear. Some items are usable, which means they can be used instantly on any character. Those are very helpful in keeping them up and running, so you should definitely remember to use them. You can access the Use Item pop-up via the sidebar or by clicking directly on a character. Alright. Some items, so use them instantly. Okay. What do we have to use? What is it? Try using an item on a character who needs it the most. Protection from the plague and sickness. Okay. So that might definitely, yes, be carry. Alright. Get her sickness back down. Oh, well, she's not as depressed as I thought she would be. Interesting. Now, is that all I need to do, though? In order to manage properly the family's well-being and efficiency, your most valuable asset is the character sheet, where you can find all the pieces of information you need about each character. You can access the character sheet via the sidebar bar, or by clicking directly on a character. Okay, well, we're just going to use carry as our... Oh, wow, that's a lot of stats. The health of the character is composed of 5 distinct parts. If any of these go all the way to 100%, the character dies. If one of the 4 family members dies, the game is over. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if any of these hit 100%, it's game over. Wow. Alright. So I have a skill. Every character has different strengths expressed by their skills. Skills will increase over time when being used. Skills are grouped into 4 categories, each of which is being negatively affected by different elements of the health of the character. Oh. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, that affects all the skills. We have concentration, endurance, physical, and mental. All right. So does it want me... Okay, so what does she... She definitely seems to be more along the line of a physical character. How do we... What does this do? Okay. She is definitely stealth and agility. Herbalist, hunting camp, expedition camp, stealth-based. Which looks like it's more along these lines as well. Healing, crafting, cooking, hunting. Beast handling. Okay, scavenging's over here. Alright, so I would say agility is probably going to be her largest strength, but oh, okay. That's over here. Relentless. Can't stay in place, bad with beasts, wimp, gauche, and now she's stinky. Yeah, that was my fault. Alright. Every task in the camp is associated to a skill, and a character with a higher skill will yield better results. You should now be able to plan the next phase on your own, leaving the characters to their current tasks or swap them around depending on their skill and needs, use, items, repair stations, etc. Once everything seems fine, just click on the next button to end the phase. Okay. So I think... So crafting would be... Looks like lumber camp, mining camp, using the workshop. Alright. Oh, she's a Welsh princess. Lumber camp, mining camp, shipwreck, harvesting camp, garden, and hens. Oh, suspected witch. Wonder if that had anything to do with why they attacked him. Herbalist, hunting, camp, strength, workshop, forge, water supplies. Okay, so strength. So she's 40. 30, 30, 70. Alright, so strength affects the water. So she's scavenging, which unfortunately is not even remotely her strength. But everybody else is really where they need to be. Stealth isn't bad. I don't know how well she would do. She's a 28. And almost everybody's better than she is. She just hasn't quite found her place yet. Alright. Oh, okay. So it looks like you can do things twice a day. Nice. Fabric. Fish. Arrows. Arrows. Leveling up her constitution. Awesome. Oh, and just leveling up. And the lumber camp is done. You finished crafting something. Enable wood cutting activity for one character. It just, okay, it just shows up. Oh, what happened there? Another new area. The sun is fading. Time for the family to make the final arrangements for the night, during which they will chat, drink some water, eat a bit, and sleep. There is nothing set in stone, but a good rule of thumb is to have some food. Approximately 1 potable water per person, and to be sure that the fire intensity is high enough so that it won't die down during their sleep. Just click on the end of the day when everything is taken care of. Alright, so we found something else. Ooh, a wheat patch. That's good. Okay, inspect. Wild wheat is growing here. Its vibrant gold color, promising tasty grains. So do we hunt or harvest? Should we wait? Not sure if we're ready to hunt just yet. Let's go back. Okay, now where is the campfire? Oh, the garden. There's that. Alright. And the scavenger. Back to home. Alright, so there's a lot of information there. Alright, character sheets. I'm trying to find the fire right now. Inventory. And make sure I have enough. Healing tent, a rest area, workshop, cooking pot, shelter, water supplies, lumber camp. Awesome. Natural resources. They are not infinite. Some stations rely on these. The more they are used, the less resources they will yield, and the more strenuous the task will become. They will replenish over time, so it might be best to find some alternative sources in the meantime. Alright. Check water supplies. There we go. I was trying to figure out where the camp was. So, let me see here. He said 1 pot, 2. Oh, that's going to take a lot. So I'm guessing we need 4. This way. Alright. 72%. Not great. Ooh, shelter's in even worse shape. Alright, now where? Water, fire. Can I do something with food? Probably not yet. I don't think I have a cooking station. So what are we going to eat? What do you do? Send to shelter. Should that be for the night? Maybe? I'm not sure. Alright. We're just going to do this to be safe. Send to the shelter. Alright. And you as well. Okay. I'm not sure. I guess this is our food. Raw food is not great. Yeah. I don't think I can cook it. I can't cook anything just yet. Because we do not have the cooking pots. It's a tavern. Dang. Do I need to build this? I want to know. I'm guessing that's my next one. Oh, pins. We can have animals. Fishing, hunting, mining. I'm gonna end up with their own little village here before it's all said and done. Okay, let's see how the day ends. Okay, that's enough for today. Come on, everyone. It's time to grab a bite to eat and try to sleep a little. You can start without me. I want to consolidate this shelter some more. Consolidate the shelter? I'm not exactly sure what he means by that. You shouldn't overdo it, Eric. The shadows are already dancing with us. No, really. I can. I must do it. It's my fault if you... Not again, Eric. We already discussed that topic. You don't have to take the blame alone for what is happening to us. Oh. That didn't go over well. But you heard like me, honey. The men that burned our home were after me. They screamed, "Kill the bastard." I'm him. It's my burden to bear. Alone. Oh dear, he is really psyching himself out. Why did they call you that? That's a story I'd like to hear. If we weren't close to dying from starvation, of course. We should make traps. The forest must be full of tiny meat on legs. And full of big dangers. I'd prefer you'd stay here with me. There's plenty to do at the camp. Oh, in your dreams, Mom. Yeah. Oh. The nighttime is not a good time. Okay, we have some axes, we have some bags, we're good to cut trees in the forest from now on. I'll let you take care of that. I don't have the muscle for it. You can help too, Moira. You must strengthen your body. You're too weak. Oh, she's just making friends all around. I'm the sister who got the mind, and you got the muscle. Oh. And I got both. Aha, you sure do, child. I don't think this is going very well. This is not going very well at all. Cutting trees is tiresome, but hauling them back to camp even more so. Anyone can help, but don't overdo it if you're too tired. You'll just end up hurting yourself. I just want to remind everyone that wood is our main resource for crafting and for keeping our fire. So we shouldn't overlook keeping a steady supply of wood. Hint, hint, lore. Okay, every night the characters will most likely be dehydrated. The more potable water you give them, the more likely they will rehydrate. Staying dehydrated means penalties, and the dehydration will worsen after the next day. If they reach dehydrated 4 and are still not rehydrated that night, they will die. Drag and drop their allocated ration on each of them, and finally click on the next button. Okay, is this considered 1? I thought that's what they said. Okay, let me get this out of the way. Oh, I have to assign. He won't take it. Okay, do you take this? No. He won't take anything? What? What is going on? Remove everything. Can I just not... Where are you, sir? Are you hiding from me? Or he's just flat out refusing? Why? Why would you do that? Okay. I can't get anything done if he won't take it. Okay, what am I missing? Am I not supposed to give them all 1? I have plenty. Do they all have to have the same amount? Okay, let's try and give him some first. No. He just won't take anything. Okay, well, maybe I don't have to have that. Or let me just do next. Okay, so I don't have to have this button fill up to be able to progress. I thought we were stuck there for a minute. We figured it out. Ooh, is this raw fish? Oh dear. They also need to split whatever edible stuff they have. Different foods have different effects. Most of the food is perishable, so a good part of it will rot before the end of the night. You might be better off getting the most value of it out of it right now. Drag and drop food on each of them until satisfied, and proceed to the end of the night by clicking on the next button. Okay, until I'm satisfied or until they're satisfied? There's a difference. Alright. Sushi night. Okay, let's keep him going. Uh-oh. Is everybody getting sick? Yep. Darn it. Let me see. Who should get the last one? Oh, I don't know. Guess we'll go with her right now? Okay. So the fire went down about 25%. Alright. Okay, no weather effects. Fire. So that seems to have gone pretty well. Okay. I think it's the next day, so it starts all over again. Unfortunately, not for us. I'm trying to make these videos a little shorter so you guys can fit them into your busy holiday schedule this week, but still have a chance to watch a quick video if you need a break. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you're all here. Please remember, you are loved, appreciated, and you are not alone, especially during this holiday season. Please come join us and hang out if you have the time. I'm going to try and do a video every day this week. It's going to be kind of last minute to see what's going on, but I am going to do my best. In the next video, if you saw the quick list I tried to make and load up into the chat, will be Slime Rancher. So it's a cute little adventure exploration game, which I'm not sure what all it's going to have in store. I know my daughter loved it and played it. Oh boy, did she play it. She played the heck out of it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that has for us. In the meantime, if you missed any part of this video or want to check it out later when you have more time, go to the YouTube channel, Lorem Sarah, and I post all my videos there. So, in the meantime, new journeys await in the next video. I will see you there. Take care.